Hey everyone, it's McLeod, and unfortunately, Legacy Duels are worse than ever. It's insane that the last one that happened like a month or so ago was like Mako OTK with Fumi and Livia Dragon sometimes, and just double attackers with a bunch of equips some other times. And let me look at that and thought, what does this happen again? But also with untargetable, like monsters unaffected by anything. I'm talking, of course, about the Winged Dragon Opera Immortal Phoenix, a card that has a bunch of like, you can see there, but like the True Sun God is available in this event, Millennium Revelation, Sphere Mode. Like they decided, you know what, it's fine if Ra just get a bunch of supports. Ra's Disciple, that's just shit cards. You don't even need it. You get some gun unification if you want to. I'm not sure if it's great though. But yeah, if you've played Legacy, day one you might have played against a couple of Toon players because people were like, oh wow, Comic Hand and Toon Bookmark are both legal. Huh, it's probably something really saucy you can do with this, and this lead to very boring Toon mirror matches, followed by very boring Ra mirror matches. So here I am, fighting fire with a trap-centric burn deck. Before I go any further, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like and a kind and thoughtful comment saying something like, oh McLeod, thank you for this amazing deck that you've profiled for me. My duels have been so much better since you've recommended this, that I follow this exact deck list. Also, if you want to support me financially, my Ko-fi is in the description. For every donation that I get, I am doing something nice for my cats. I should probably like record it and make it some like side videos on the channel. Anyway, here's the deck. It's probably not the best version of this deck, but the idea is you want to use some big traps to do some burn damage with the skill Chain Reaction, which does 200 every time you activate a trap. Before the trap even resolves, or if it's negated, it still does the 200. Which is pretty neat. Combined with Mask of Darkness, which I think is a free-to-play card. Yeah, it is. So you can easily get 3 copies of this to recycle your best traps. Cards such as Magic Cylinder, which works really well against Dunes. Not so much against Winged Dragon of Ra, you know, but against Dunes, this deals a lot of damage. This is also why I'm playing Nightmare Wheel. It's also pretty good against Dunes. And against Ra, specifically, we have Dust Tornado to pop the True Sun God, Spell Shattering Arrow, which isn't a trap but does 50 more damage than what's it called? Than the Dust Tornado on activation. So that's also like getting you closer to victory. And a bunch of trap monsters, Swamp Mirrorer and Quantum Cat are both like pretty funny cards. You probably have like a full playset of Prismatic of both of these cards. Is this card a trader? I guess it is. That's a shame on me for not having enough rares to do that. And yeah, I'm also playing Alloyed Life Barrier in order to avoid dying and dealing 200 in the process. Maybe if this card is a bit too much, you can still just play regular Karibo and like survive for a couple of turns until you draw some of your better cards. One of the very funny techs that this deck is playing is Temple of Kings, which allows you to activate traps the turn that you set them, and Mystical Beast of Circuit, which does require tributes, but then with the Temple of Kings you can tribute the Mystical Beast Circuit and the Temple of Kings in order to be able to summon any monster from your deck or fusion monster from your extra deck, the biggest one in the game being Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. You don't need 3, just 1 is enough. Get one with your like box chips or whatever it's called. If you're playing Blue Eyes, this will also come in handy, so you should, maybe you get it, you should be able to get this in a structure deck or something, right? Yeah, it's in the Ultimate Pricing. I mean, it's in the newest structure deck, whatever. And then, you know, I just put these two. You don't need them, I just put them. You know, I could just cut them. They literally don't matter. So yeah, that's the game plan. Just activate traps and win with burn. We do a little bit of burn. We do a big bit of burn. We do a lot of burn in this here game. Let me show you a couple of replays in which I was really annoying. Unsurprisingly, this replay is going to be against a Marek player, and Marek is not even the greatest character for this. For the raw deck, you could just play Yami Yugi with Destiny Draw, but they play Marek, so just as you can see, we open pretty good. You know, they just set 1 pass, and I can just set 3. I decided to set the Quantum Cat for defense, the Magic Cylinder for offensive pressure, and the Dust Tornado to pop the True Sun God. Never activate your Dust Tornado for anything other than the True Sun God. Even Millennium Revelation, I guess it depends, but the True Sun God is like so much bigger because it's the one card that they use to go into Immortal Phoenix, which, unlike the regular Ra, is unaffected by cards like Magic Cylinder, Nightmare Wheel, and stuff like this. So, I'm gonna set, and I'm gonna flip Nidoria and summon Gilgarth. Gilgarth, one of the cards that Marek's used in the anime, and in the real TCG it only released in Phantom Darkness, I believe, but it was available in a video game before, like a World Championship 2006, so that's pretty impressive. Anyway, I'm gonna block the attack with Quantum Cat. I'm calling Divine Beast Light, triple Divine Beast, Divine Beast. That would have been funnier, Divine Beast Divine rather. I'm just gonna switch the event with set 1. I'm gonna activate Nightmare Wheel here to deal 200 more, and then another 250 as my standby phase is going to come. This is gonna be very handy in order to prevent them from doing anything. I can just sit there and do nothing, and then they're gonna have to summon the Winged Dragon of Ra, which will take care of my Nightmare Wheel, but it's fine. We dealt 450 with this Nightmare Wheel. That's already like pretty good. That's a pretty cool animation too. Not gonna lie, this is really cool animation. So it's gonna get a bunch of attack thanks to the power of Tributed. It's gonna pay 1,000 life points to get rid of my Quantum Cat. One thing that's very important to note is unless your opponent is specifically using Anti-Spell Arrow, which prevents you from using spells and traps during the battle phase, you can just wait until battle to activate Quantum Cat and Swamp Mirror. It's fine, you know? It's completely fine. If they do have Anti-Spell Arrow, well, maybe you should have seen it coming. I don't know. Anyway, he's gonna try and attack directly. Very funny that this card is indeed affected by Magic Cylinder. And yeah, they're gonna take, wow, 2,300 just for this. And then the Dust Tornado for lethal. Yeah, that's incredible. Just incredible. Another duel against Draw. Wowee! Are you even fun yet? I'm going second this time. Which I don't think changes anything actually. I just noticed that some of my wires are not, like my mouse wire and my keyboard wire are getting crossed. My opponent's just gonna do nothing here. Gonna set Spell Shattering Arrow and all 4 cards that are not Temple of Kings. So Magic Cylinder again, Nightmare Wheel, and Mask of Darkness. Because I can probably recycle some stuff. Truth and God! Spell Shattering Arrow! There's the insane anti-combo. This also works against Toon World. Unless they have Bookmark, but that's still pretty good. You know, you can do it when they activate the Bookmark, because their scale allows them to start with Toon World on the field. So they're gonna have to like search another Toon World and pay 1,000 life points, which does get you closer to winning. Anyway, just Quantum Cat pass. You know, they always say I don't care about the sets. They just pass. Isn't this duel super fun? Isn't this format super fun? Just staring at each other. His hand is like full of Karibos, probably. He drew the Ra's Disciple, is going to be able to summon a couple of fuckers. He goes for battle. I just Nightmare Wheel one of them. And I'm going to Magic Cylinder another one of them. And then the Mask of Darkness is going to recycle the Magic Cylinder. So that's a bunch of damage that he takes just for being proactive. If he acted more defensively, he would not have been able to do anything. But he decided to put on some pressure with our control deck, control burn deck, so we're gonna sit on asses and wait and do nothing. Except, yeah, is this what I'm gonna do? Magic Cylinder. I'm just gonna burn you again. I'm just gonna use all of my resources available to me to be as annoying as possible. And then Quantum Cat. Now I can Quantum Cat to prevent myself from taking more damage and doing even more damage to them. Nightmare Wheel does even more damage. Isn't this insane card? At this stage, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon kill with Temple of Kings and Mystical Circuit. Just send both. To get the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon set 1, I'm going to attack the Raz Disciple with the Nightmare Wheel. Doesn't matter, but it was probably a misplay here. It doesn't matter because they draw the True Sun God with the Winged Dragon of Ra. And they're going to set 1 and going to be able to advance drive it. Anyway, the set was a Sangan, by the way. I'm going to be able to search. Do you want to see its animation again? It's pretty cool. It is a pretty cool animation. Like, objectively, really neat. I just wish I didn't have to see it every game, because it's getting kind of boring. Also, the texture on the Ra is not like the greatest. Ah, it's a big chicken, but not big enough to kill Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, so he's gonna have to use Ra's ability. I'm just gonna take the 3200. I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I just draw a trap, and I win the game. Oh look, activate Quantum Cat. 200. Bam. Just like that. Activate Dust Tornado. 200. My opponent's gonna concede like before I get to burn them to death. It's insane. Like they somehow they managed to find like the 10-second window to surrender. Because like a very funny thing when you kill your opponent with chain reaction is like the trap is still waiting to resolve. So like if you're activating Swamp Mirror or Quantum Cat, it's still gonna ask you for like 8 type and attributes. If you activate Dust Tornado, it's still gonna ask you for 8 targets to pop. So if you are an asshole, you can just force them to wait a couple more seconds while you select the target, even though they're already dead. It's kind of funny. You get the fun that you can in this dogshit game mode. If you have any suggestions on like better cards to put in this burn shell, please let me know. I must be honest, I haven't really taken a look at the actual card pool. I just, you know, went to filter, spell trap, effect damage, or increase, decrease, and found the cards I thought would be the best for this. There's probably better options out there, and I honestly can't be bothered. This game mode is bad enough as is. And I think like when more people catch on to the fact that burn is like the secret best thing you can play when everyone is playing Ra and Toons, more people are gonna play burn, and the like format is gonna change again, and maybe it's gonna be worth to like play Chain Zero above anything. I don't know. Maybe the format is gonna evolve. Probably not. People are just gonna stick with Ra. Anyway, that's my secret sauce. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know once again in the comments if you have like are you even caring about Legacy Duels? Do you even care about this event? You shouldn't, but do you? Thank you for watching either way, and I'll see you all next time.